Hey, champions. I hope you are all doing fine. Thank you for joining me today in celebration and thank you for being resilient champions. It's been a while. I've not been around, but I decided to come to YT today because while once a content creator. Hi, Helen, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful for all the people who are always coming to my channel, even though I've been away from YT for like 9 months. I am happy to come back. How is Kenya today, Helen? I am so glad. I am so happy to see you. Thank you so much. I know you're always there for me. It's been a long, long silence. Going back to school has never been an easy thing. So I couldn't like manage school and YouTube together. Like I needed some time to like adjust. I needed some adjustment time. Now, how do they put the invite link again on on YouTube? Can you imagine? I've forgotten how to put the link. Now, Helen, can you tell me how do I put the link to join on the in the panel? I've completely forgotten how YouTube works. Oh, okay, invite guests. I've seen it. Invite guests. Girl, school has not been easy, but I've been surviving. It's not easy at all, especially when you are an adult student. I can't imagine. Oh my God. Hey Kevin, I am so glad. Thank you so much. I've been I've been away from YouTube like forever. Oh my God. It's not been easy trying to be an adult student and then doing YouTube. So I just completely went off YouTube. I completely went off YouTube. I couldn't manage it. Hey Kevin, please, I beg, look for me. I'm in Niagara Falls. I really want to let's do a live stream together. It's not been easy all these months to manage school and YouTube, so I completely went off. But I'm on holiday now, so I can come back to YouTube for a few months. I think now I am like after 9 months here, I am able to manage. I can now manage school and go back to YouTube. But it was not easy. I really couldn't manage the two. So I just decided to say, okay, let me go off YouTube. So most of the time I just was posting like the community post where I put all the motivational postings because I didn't want to leave the channel. I didn't want YouTube to close my channel. So I realized that when I put those daily posts, at least it makes the channel look active. Like somebody is there since people are coming there from time to time, even not if not many people. So I that's how I managed to keep the channel afloat with those daily posts. It's not really been easy. I really try to to catch up with YouTube, but I was really not able to. So now I am, it's an 18 months master's course. I am now midway. So at least after 9 months in school, I can now figure out how to manage school and other things. No, I'm not yet done with studies. I still have I'm midway gone, but the program is after your 9 months. Now you have a 3 months break. So I have a 3 months break. I'll go back to school. Thank you so much. I'll go back to school in January. Thank you so much. Oh boy, I'm telling you, it's not been easy to be a student, an adult student. Like after I went back to school, like after 20 something years of not being a student, you come to do a master's program, going to school, doing assignments, doing exams, and especially in a field that was a little challenging for me because I'm doing a Master of Art in digital media and global communications. So yes, I'm on break now. So it's a Master of Art in digital media and global communications. And basically, we are learning about how artificial intelligence can be used in content creation. So normally, I should be able to do better content creation now because of the new tools that I have learned. I really plan to use my learnings. Yes, it's a Master of Art in Digital Media and Global Communications. The University of Niagara Falls is the only university that offers the course the way they are doing it. And because they give you real training and you graduate with a whole portfolio, you are able to use artificial intelligence in I will gladly share all my learnings with you. No, don't worry. Exams? No, you don't need exams. And by the way, congratulations for your channel. You're doing so well. I'm telling you, you really found the hot spot for your channel, and it's doing so well. And I like the way you're being consistent and keeping up. So congratulations. You are one of the people that really motivate me. And no matter how long I go away from YT, I always come back. The thing is, sometimes it's so complex. You don't have time to follow people. But if you have, you can do people's. At least I can help people with their playlists. Yes, I know. Are you telling me? I know. That's why I completely ran away. I couldn't cope with both school and YouTube. So I completely ran away. It's never easy at all because, especially when you've done thousands of videos, looking for new video ideas is never ever easy. It's never easy looking for new video ideas because there are thousands of people or like millions of people on YouTube, and you have to find a topic that will make people to come back to your channel all the time, and that will really keep people engaged. So I really know what you're going through. I'm telling you, I couldn't cope with both. I really had to. Yes, I really had to. Yes, sometimes when I got over overtaken, overwhelmed with assignments and exams and schoolwork, I just couldn't cope. Yours truly, I couldn't cope doing both in the first 9 months because it was a new environment, a new subject. It's still like content creation, but it's now using the new tools. You know that me and technology, we are we were not very. I had to disappear. Me and technology, we were not really like, I needed to really take time and learn how to use the new technology. in content creation. So now I have learned a lot of things. I am happy to come back to YouTube. I'm happy to use my learnings to share my experiences. And also I am happy to like go a step further in the way I create content these days. I'm going to put my learnings into practice. So I have the link. I have the link pinned up. If you want to come up and sing me a happy birthday song, you are very welcome. I just wanted to come today because I'm used to coming on my birthday to celebrate with everyone, but I also choose today because it's a good day to come and thank everybody, all the resilient champions who have been visiting my channel, who have been watching my videos, even though I've not been active on YouTube, but I still have a good number of all the resilient champions who are coming to my channel. I even have a lot of new people who come to my channel and they are really supporting me. I don't take it for granted. So I came today to say thank you to all the resilient champions and to say I am grateful for all the encouragement, for all the support, even though I was not supporting back, but you didn't let me go. You didn't like say, oh, no, she's not coming to my channel. I still had people who are coming and supporting me because I tried to keep up. I couldn't, especially since the watch hours are counted yearly. I really couldn't. I just really couldn't. So even those live streams that I was doing, I finally I really like they were not aligning to what the concept that I was doing on my channel. It's not like every day I come and put waterfalls or animals and all of that. No, I really want the channel to be a transformation. Like when you come to my channel and follow one video, you should be able to change your life. And so as a life coach, I really want people to help them with their self improvements, with their personal developments. And so all those videos that I was coming and looping, for me, it really did not, it was not aligning with the mission of my channel. That's why I decided to stop them. But I also needed something to keep the channel busy. Like people are coming there every time. You know, YT, you have to keep your channel busy. If not, there are many consequences. So I discovered that when I'm doing those daily posts, like it's good I can schedule them. So sometimes I take one day and I schedule for the whole month. So it's easy. I don't need to be there all the time. It's easy and people keep coming to my channel. Okay. Hi, beautiful. You are welcome. I am so happy to see you. How is everything?
I'm
It's
good.
already evening.
How have you been?
Girl, it's not been easy. You can see, you can see that
I know.
I completely ran away from YT.
Yeah, you just said that being an adult student is not easy. I understand.
It's not easy at all.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be easy because I just said, no, it's only because I always like studying, reading, writing, and doing new and like reading and discovering new things. So for me, every day it's a new learning. But I didn't know that going back to school was
Yeah.
going to be so challenging.
Yeah. Sometimes we always feel like because we are somehow to a particular age, probably you feel like on daily basis you learn so much, you interact with the internet so much. So you feel like when you go back to school, things will be way easier than maybe before getting there. But let me tell you, when you get there, it is like now starting school afresh. Because
Absolutely.
sometimes you ask yourself, wow, why am I in class? And I know at one point someone would feel like, no, why am I doing this at my age? I think I need to stop this.
Absolutely. Especially as like half of the class are like my children. They are way younger than me. So it's like, okay, now did you miss the class? But they are so helpful. Like we complement each other. I have the knowledge and they have the technology. So we help each other, especially during assignments. We help each other. They help me with the technology part because I need to, like, sometimes even after class I really need somebody to explain to me again or to use it, apply it in the assignments. So what we do is they help me with the technology part and I help them with the content part. And I can tell you that because I was a YouTuber, most of my assignments are really much much easier because they ask us to do videos. Sometimes we do podcasts, and some people had never done videos in their life. So you see, I could do the videos, but also I didn't know how to really edit them very well. You know me and editing. That's why most of the time I do live streams, I don't edit. So because I had more than 400 videos on YouTube, that really greatly helped me to do my videos. So my assignments doing the videos was really no problem. The only challenge that I have with my videos is to edit them very well. But I have my classmates, they are always ready to help. Always ready to
Oh,
help.
wow.
Yes. So
Wow,
it's
I at least support really motivates us, especially now that you're saying maybe your kids and now your classmates, because sometimes also you might go to such a class and you find that the people who are in that class are not your age mates. And sometimes with this our era nowadays, you if you see someone who's maybe like 10 years older than you feel like you try to distance yourself a bit because you feel like you are not of the same age. It's not like earlier. If you would see someone who is a bit older than you could give them that respect, and you're like, you know what, let me move closer to this person. Probably I'm gonna get some advice from them, or probably I'm gonna help them out with something, because you feel like they are in that space where they are supposed to be on another level, unlike where you are. So you find it somehow challenging because not everybody will be there or will come in to support you at that time. But at least if they have made life easier for you, we thank God for that. And those are the people we really want in life.
absolutely there are many, people. There are many types of people. Obviously there are some of them who will say like, why are you coming to school now? What were you doing with like, how come you are coming to school now? There are those ones. But also, I always focus on the positive. I always focus on the people that help me to grow. So I have a few people who like, wow, what was she doing? Why is she in class now? She's supposed to be doing something better with her life. But the majority, I can tell you, are those ones who say, oh, Mary, if you have any challenges, we are here to help. Can I help you in anything? And they have been there for me. So I really thank them. I really use this opportunity. I know that some of them are watching. I would say uh, thank you to all my classmates. You have really made my stay in the class and my comeback to school very, very comfortable. And I've been able to like tag along till now because of all the help that I have had. So there are some that would like, oh, why am I still in school? But they are the majority of them, thank God, who will say, Mary, we are so happy to help you anytime. I call them my tech coaches. So they will always laugh. I said, no, you know you are my tech coach. They are always there. There's Jessica, there is Esther, there is, there's Natalia. Let me not call all of them, but the whole class. There's Jonathan, there's Emmanuel, there's Sebastian. The whole class, they are always ready to help me. And because the younger generation, they are tech savvy. They really like the technology. For them is like no man's business, and they always really help me a lot, and I'm so grateful. For those who think that, oh no, why am I in class, those are the minority, and I don't concentrate on people like that. I concentrate on the people who help me to be better. I'm grateful to all of those people. So
And at one point, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. And at one point, okay, I'm sorry first because I know this is supposed to be your birthday celebration, but
No,
now I feel like
it's a comeback to say thank you. It's just that I did it on my birthday,
okay,
so I should join the two in one.
yeah, because I think I feel like now I'm so much interested on your schoolwork and how you have managed to approach it up to this point. For at this point, at one point, if I find myself in class with you, at one point I might have fear, and at another point I'll be like, wow, I think I need to learn from this lady why she decides or she chooses to come back and do this course. Because at one point I feel like if you get a person of your age in class right now, probably they have been exposed in the on the ground, and they have known the benefit of this particular course. So at one point I feel motivated because I will come to you and you will explain to me and tell me, no, you know, this course, keep doing it. You are still young. It has some opportunities out there. But at another point, I'll have fear in a way that, okay, am I doing the right thing? Or I might even fear to approach you because I feel like you know much. Unlike me, who's just maybe who just wants, now it's just like I'm starting from zero. So how have you dealt with such maybe situations in class?
Thank you so much for that for that analogy and for the question. You know, at this stage is a master's program. And the good thing about my class is we have people from all over the world. So it's a class of people who come from so many different countries with so many different experiences. So what we are doing is we are optimizing everybody's experiences. So in my class, you are likely going to find people who are just looking for someone who can give them a new experience from their own perspective so they can blend with what they know and do better. So most of the time in the people that are in my class and the people that I know, they are not, it's not a competition because we all come from different backgrounds and we have different objectives. So everybody knows that, no, we, even insofar as we are here to obtain the certificate, we are here to learn from each other, and we will gain better, because that's the beauty of it. Is even though they are young people, but they are matured people because they are doing a master's program. They have been to the university before. They have experienced life. A lot of my like everybody has worked before. Some of them are doing their second master's programs. And so it's a real collaboration of people who are focused on learning and using every opportunity to learn something new. So if there, and then I'm very approachable, and I think if I'll bring my classmates next time, they will vouch for you that I'm everybody's friend. I'm always very smiling. I'm always very accommodating. I'm very friendly. So it's easy for me to make friends. But also, there's a difference between friendship acquaintances. So some people in my class are my real friends, some are my acquaintances. We are classmates. I don't have any negative relationship with any of them. And everybody is just focused on learning the most they can. So they are not even interested in like, oh no, or they will not be stopped by somebody who is more experienced. Instead, they are using it as an opportunity to learn as much as possible from each other. So the beauty of my class is a master's program. Everybody there is matured, even if they are younger, but they know exactly what they are looking for, and nobody has time for like, everybody's time is focused on looking for the best way to optimize their stay in the school, to make their good results, and to graduate.
Um, that's amazing. I think because you have you've touched on the relationship part. I think that really helps a lot. If you are easy to make friends, it becomes even way easier because everybody feels comfortable being around you and everybody feels that you are approachable. And I think that is a very great tactic that um, really supports people a lot, because if you are in a such situation and you are alone, you tend not to get much help from people that you would want, because the moment you distance yourself, they also distance themselves from you because they feel like you are not approachable. But the good thing is that at least you are open to friendship and you are open to creating friends and people being around you. So probably that has really helped. So if maybe I would ask the general most asked question, what inspired you to go back to school at this age?
That's a very good question. You know, when you see, look at my channel banner, it says reset and become unstoppable. And for me, reset is anytime you feel stuck, readapt. So I reached a certain stage in my life where I needed to restart. Of course, I always say that I'm a two-time divorcee. I had to restart life again. I lost a lot of self-confidence and I had to rebuild myself. And in that rebuilding, I realized that as a journalist, I was really at a stage where I had to learn the new communication tools. I had to learn new communication tools because whether we like it or not, people who use artificial intelligence, they perform better, they are more efficient, and it saves you time. People have been using artificial intelligence forever. Some of us have been really reticent to embrace it because we thought, like many people think, AI is here to take our jobs. No, AI is not here to take our jobs. We have to be partners and align with AI to be more efficient. So I realized that for me to be a better content creator, a better communicator, or in the public speaking that I was doing, I needed to learn the new communication tools. And I can tell you, I was looking for a university. This is not the first time I'm doing a master's. This is my third master's. I was looking for a program that I will not be stressed to learn something completely new. I will just enhance what I already know know and what I was already doing. So I decided to look for a school, and the University of Niagara Falls, this program that I'm doing, their Master of Art in Digital Media and Global Communications, is an innovative master's program. This is the it is unique in the whole world. It's you can't find a master's program that puts together the syllabus and the curriculum that we are doing. This they are forerunners. So it's their first, and I decided to take the opportunity to come and be among the pace setters to learn these new skills and integrate them in the work that I'm already doing. Hey, we have a hey Slice, how are you? This is my buddy from Japan. Thank you so much. And she's been supporting. She is always there. She is like, even if my channel, like the little that is left of my channel today, she knows a lot why the channel is still there. So Slice, I'm so grateful. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm trying to look for my super chat music, and I think I don't know what is happening there. It looks like I've not used it forever and it's not working. I don't know why. It should be able to work. Why? Okay. Well, Whitey is telling me some story. It looks like I cannot use my super chat song. I have to reconfigure it. But thank you so much, Slice. I'm so grateful, Queen. Thank you really, really much. I am grateful for everything that you're doing and for everything that you've always done. You are greatly appreciated. I promise you that I'm coming back to White. I'm coming back to YouTube for real. I have been away forever. I want to activate the channel again, and thank you so much, Queen. You are greatly appreciated. So thank you so much, Helen. I'm like it's I decided to go back to school. We are in a forever learning journey, and sometimes it's better for me to go back to school. I really just wanted to do something different. I didn't want to stay at home and learn. I wanted to go back to school and have full-time education about artificial intelligence and new technologies, especially in content creation. So I went. That's why I went back to school. And for real, it's not very difficult to go to school at any age, especially when you have clear objectives. So for me, studying is one of the easiest thing that I do. Like for me, studying is part of when you are a journalist, reading and writing is a forever thing. So going back to school for me was a way of me putting in like full time. So instead of learning the things bits and pieces from time to time, I decided to go full time and learn it, concentrate on it, learn it, and then it can help me to do better content creation.
At this point, if I may ask, do you maybe have you found any difference between the time you were in school while younger as per now? Do you see any difference, or is there any comparable difference?
Of course, it's different. And it's different also because not only when I was younger in school, but also because most of my education, my younger education was in Africa and in Europe. So now I'm in North America, I'm in Canada. So it's a different learning environment, and now I'm more focused because when you're younger, you're just learning, especially from Cameroon, where I come from, where they value the certificate. So when you are younger, you come from the part of the planet where they value the certificate, all you want is to get that piece of paper. So sometimes you just go to school to get a certificate and graduate. But going to school now, I am focused on what I want to learn. So it's not like I picked the University of Niagara Falls at random. I picked the program that I needed for my career at this time. So the difference is, while I went to school earlier, I just wanted to, after your advanced level, you want to go to the university. After your first degree, you want to have a master's degree and all of that. Sometimes you just decide to go along with the flow. But this one now, I decided on exactly what I want to learn. And so it's more, you are more focused when you are an adult and when you're choosing the kind of course that you want to do. Slides, they for anyone who wants to come to the panel, the link is pinned. We have the link pinned. Hey, thank you very much, Homestead. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. I am really grateful for the people who have come and those who are following me and those who are supporting me, even though I was away from YT. It's not been easy. Like I was explaining before, I decided to go back to school. And so it was not easy for me in the first months to blend school and continue doing YouTube. That's why I completely disappeared for 9 months. But I'm coming back because now I have a break. I have a 3 months break. So I can come back to YouTube. And thank you all for coming to join me today to celebrate my birthday. I decided today to come and do a live stream because it's also my birthday. But most importantly, I'm coming on this live stream to thank you all, the resilient champions who have supported my channel, even when I was not active on YouTube. Thank you so much. I am so grateful to know that there are people like you are my tribe. You are my family. You are my tribe. You are my community. So even when I'm not there, you still have my back. Thank you so much, everyone. So, girl, I'm ready for your questions, and I'm so happy that you're asking them. It's giving me the opportunity to explain and not in a monotony, but answering to your questions. And if you are not satisfied with the answer, you can ask me to go deeper. Okay? Here, there is no editing.
No, I'm also trying to learn a few 1, 2, 3 things. The reason why I'm muting and unmuting is because the babies are on the background.
Yes, I know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's part of the celebration. They are also. I know
Yeah,
that
so,
when you're doing your live stream, you have assistants.
yeah, so that is the problem around. But I would also want to ask you, maybe, what is the advice you would love maybe to give someone at your age who feels like, I'm struggling, I feel like I want to go back to school, but at the same time, how am I going to go through it? Maybe to handle the way you have said the challenges you faced and all that. What is the advice you will give?
One of the things that I will tell people at not only my age or any age is, when you get stuck, when you get to a level in your life where you are no longer growing, it is good to make an evaluation. Make an evaluation of your current situation. Always make an evaluation of, like, a self-evaluation, and always have this habit of measuring how far you have come, how far you still have to go, and to have goals. Because when you have goals in life, it is easy now to measure if you are meeting them or you are not meeting them. You can't just be living, existing that, like, every morning you get up and then in the night you go back to sleep. You have to have a mission. You have to have a vision. You have to have a goal. And when you have your goal, every time you have to evaluate if the actions that you're taking are taking you closer to the goals that you have. And anytime you realize, anytime at all you realize that the actions are not taking you to your goals, you have to readapt. You have always, you can always change, readjust, and readapt at any age. So, like I tell you, I didn't focus on, like you asked, people of my age, and I'm talking in general because when I started this channel, for example, I was doing it for people my age, like 50 plus above, who were stuck and who did not know how to continue with their lives. But behold, when my analytics came, 85%, like 85% of people who watch my videos are between 18 and 34. And that's how I realized that the reset message is not only for old people, but for everyone. And that's why the younger people, they come to my channel, because they don't want to get old before resetting, or they don't want to persevere in situations that is not making them to grow until when they are completely broken. No. Each time you feel that you need a reset, take the responsibility and find the next best step. And you can only get your next best step when you do a self-evaluation of your goals, the activities, your actions, and to the opportunities. And of course, opportunities, you always have new opportunities coming up. Are you prepared for those new opportunities? That is how you have to look at life. And that's why learning is a forever thing. Sometimes you need to just, they have a new refresher course about something. It might not be a long program like mine. I'm taking a whole master's program. You might just need a certification to readapt or to fit in your current job. Because there are some people who have been doing a job for the past 10 years. Definitely the trends and the realities of today are no longer what used to be 10 years ago. So we need new knowledge or new ways of doing things in today's world. And how do you fit in today's job market? By refresher courses, by unlearning some of the things that you were doing, by learning new things. So each time you feel you are stuck and no longer growing, readjust, readapt. There's always room for improvement. And it is never too late. Whether you're 80 years, whether you are 90 years, whether you're 18 years, whether you're 20 years, anytime you have the opportunity to learn something new, learn it, because it's going to help you sometimes in ways that you never expected or in ways that you never planned for. So for people my age who think that they are stuck or they don't know what else to do, take stock, make a self-evaluation. Ask yourself, is this what I want? Am I getting to the things that I want? Am I really reaching my goal? oh, this way of doing things, is it going to help me? Am I going to reach my goal? Because if there's an easier way for you to reach your goal, why not use the easier way? No use stressing yourself when you can do it in an easy way. Learning is a forever thing. And of course, you don't need to always go to class. You can learn online. YouTube has countless, like millions of videos that can help you to learn new things. You have mentors, you have coaches. Of course, I have coaches, and I have mentors. But sometimes I really want to go learn in the classroom. So it depends on everybody. I'm not very good at just listening to a video and learning how to do there. I need somebody to show me how to do it. Some people can just listen to a video and they will do it. Me, even when I listen to a video, I prefer somebody to show me how to do it. Then I do it. I learn better. So everybody, we all have our methods of learning, but you should make forever learning a lifestyle, no matter the age. And when I say
Okay.
forever learning, it's not, I don't want people to have like they have a blockage that I have to go back to school. No, I mean, even to learn how to cook, how to clean, how to wash your
Yeah.
clothes, that you can learn how to take care of your home, how to take care of the children. You can learn because, like, the society is dynamic, constantly changing. So you can learn new ways of doing things, of cooking ugali, for example, or even new ingredients that you can use in cooking. So it's not, when I say you learn, it's not going to school only. Formal and informal learning.
Yeah. So what is maybe what is the plan after classwork? After now you're done with your classwork, are you planning maybe to do some field work, or maybe to be a teacher, or maybe freelancing, or maybe is it for just a personal project? The reason why you are pursuing your masters.
Is to enhance what I'm already doing. And what am I already doing? I'm a life coach, I'm a public speaker, I am an author, I do empowerment workshops. I want to do these workshops. I want to, when I speak, I want to talk about current trends that can help people to become better. I don't want to use old knowledge that is obsolete, that is not very helpful in today's world. So the plan is to do the work that I'm doing in a modern way. So the plan is to continue content creation, but in modern content creation, with modern content creation tools. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
going to
at least,
continue, yeah. So I'm going to continue with YouTube, but I'm not going to do like the. I'm going to do, even if it's the same topic, but
yeah,
in a different packaging.
yeah. I think the word you used is enhancement. So
Yeah.
it's already something that is on the table. It's just an improvement, or maybe just now if I come to your channel, I'm going to expect something a little bit different from what I'm used to, because it is now in an enhanced mode.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and maybe your life experience with your course right now, has it been of impact? Like right now when you are in class, whatever the knowledge you had already, is it now maybe helping create a positive impact while you are in class right now?
I can tell you that it is because of those experiences that I had that it is easy for me to be a student now. So no matter what is happening, we have a new We have a new co-host. Oh my God, a resilient dad. You are so welcome.
Yeah.
How
Welcome,
are
Lily.
you?
Boy,
We are good.
I have been
Ellen, it's
missing
good to see
interaction.
you.
Good
Yes,
to
Lot of
see you
respect
too.
enough. Yes.
yes. I
Ellen,
disappeared. I'm
where are
doing
you
good.
coming from too? Ellen, where are you
I'm
coming
from
from?
Kenya.
Kenya, okay. I'm coming from Trinidad. Okay. Trinidad and Nigeria. That's
Yeah.
interesting. But
A
that's never
resilient
mind
dad.
the point. How are you? It's good to see you, gorgeous. The biggest coach of the world on YouTube and anywhere. If you don't know, please reaffirm yourself because now you do know. How you doing, Genius?
Oh boy, I'm doing well. I'm telling you, I disappeared from circulation. I went back to school. I'm in the
Yes.
University of Niagara Falls. I'm doing a Master of Art in Digital Media and Global Communication.
Yes. Digital media is everything. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I thought that I could blend school and YouTube, but I was completely like going back to school after like 20 something years. It was not easy to blend
Mm.
school and YouTube. So I completely was overwhelmed. I decided to leave YouTube and concentrate on school. So now I'm 9 months old in the course. I started in January, the University of Niagara Falls. We have,
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
yep. So now I'm on break. I have 3 months off. Then I'll go back in January and finish the
Is this
capstone.
an executive course, right? Master course or executive course? I know.
Yep, absolutely. So everything that
Okay.
I'm doing in school
I
is to
apologize. I cut
enhance.
you off. Yes. I
No,
just
I'm just
asked you.
saying everything that I'm doing in school is to enhance the things that I was doing in YouTube. So nothing has changed. I'm just going to come back now and do better videos
Okay.
and be a better coach using
Yes.
new technologies. Yes,
You say better coach. You can't be a better coach if you're not authentic. And you can't teach authenticity. You cannot teach authenticity. You can't go to school for it.
absolutely.
However, you can refine that. Integrity, authenticity, and character. You either show up with it or you don't. That's a choice, as you said.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm so glad to come back and to reconnect with everyone. I was really like, yours truly, I couldn't cope with the schoolwork, the assignments, the exams, and then be doing YouTube. I said no, because it's either you do one very well or you join all and you don't do a good job.
Yes. Yes. And who wants to pass a not a good job down? Nobody. Nobody.
Absolutely.
Nobody.
Absolutely. So
Anybody that's sane or anybody that has a heart, you don't pass a bad job down. Yeah, no. You have to put your heart into it. Mm.
absolutely. And like a perfectionist, I really like, I don't want to be last in class. No, no way these youngsters are going to think that I'm wasting space here.
Like we say in America, our president got C's to get degrees.
Absolutely nah. I didn't want to. I wanted
I
to
won't say
remain.
that anymore. Okay. Well, yeah.
No,
I
I
heard
wanted
C's get degrees. I said, that's their standard. That's not ours.
absolutely. I am an A plus student and I will remain an A plus student. So I had to really like
No worries.
I had to concentrate on schoolwork.
When do you actually graduate? Because I would love to send support. Actually, I was trying to send support right now, and everything, but I'll talk to you offline about that. All right.
Oh,
Um.
okay.
Yes.
I'm supposed to graduate in June next year, but from now till January I'm on holiday. So I'll go back to school in January just to do the capstone. They call it the capstone.
Yeah, the capstone project.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the capstone project.
Yeah.
So I have from now
Yeah.
to January, I am off.
It's
So
almost like your thesis, but it's a capstone,
yes,
for
because they want
masters.
you to
Yes.
graduate with a
Yes.
portfolio.
Yes.
Yeah, and
And
that's why I use this
you have
program.
to make back in my capstone over in part we had to do something that was astronomical, right? Something that will solve the future world problem and solves the business problems today.
Absolutely.
And is that how your capstone is?
That's how it is. And that's why I decided to do this program. That's why I
Mm,
came to this school because they have a unique program and you have the tools, you graduate with the tools. So it's not
yes.
yes, it's not theory, it's real practice. And that's the
Mhm.
beauty of the program.
And we say application, not just theory. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Because we can theorize about everything, but
Absolutely.
application is everything. The
Absolutely.
most people that excelled in my program were the people that worked first and then went to school, you know, because they had real world experience. But
Absolutely.
it definitely capsulized them to, oh, well, I learned this in real world, so I don't have to learn this in the rubric, right? You got to understand what type of game you're playing, right? I think you're right. You can offer different ideas and purposes, but long story short, I recall those days, and I'm looking forward to getting into this stuff again. I'm creating a lot of white papers, and I'm looking to see what program will accept me for my candidacy for PhD. So I would love to continue to support you on your journey.
Thank you so much. I'm always so grateful. So I
Yes,
I
and coach.
okay, I can leave you my number in the private chat.
Yes, please. Only in the private. Don't put it public. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is the private chat.
I don't know how many. Okay.
If you go down, you will see.
Yes, 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 yes. I have
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Just- And you
Yeah.
can delete it. Delete it. Okay.
No, no, it's a private chat. Nobody will see it.
Okay.
Yes. Nobody will see it. It's in StreamYard. So
Mm,
I'm so grateful to come back to YouTube. It's I was telling before you came, I was telling Helen that because I was a content creator on YouTube, it's really helping me in my school assignments because most of the time we are asked to do videos or podcasts, and there are
yes.
people who are so stranded because they've never done videos. So you see, for me, it's like doing videos. No, I can find the video ideas very easily. But the challenge now that I had was to editing the technology part, like looking for the tools to package. So the youngsters in my class, they help me with the packaging, and then I help them to do the content. So we work, complement each other, and it's very.
As we say, you don't outschool the youngsters. Yeah, I apologize, but it's a mutual beneficial relationship. Even though they need your wisdom, they need your guidance, they need everything. The technology isn't easily accessible, right? Or easily understood and consumable right now. Right?
Absolutely.
So I love that. And I'm surprised that as you call them youngsters, I'm surprised that they have a love for it, to do it. Because they just want an outlet. While you think that you're asking them, they want an outlet. Right?
Yeah, no, the thing and the good thing about the program is it's a master's program. So most of the people they have worked before, and most of the people are coming from different countries. So it's a blend of like it's a melting pot of different cultures, different experiences, and focus on the new learning. So it's how do we put this all these experiences and the things that we know into new technology. So we are helping each other and growing together. It's so interesting. I really am not. I'm so happy that I decided to take the course. I thought it was going to be more challenging than it is, but I think I have survived. I have
No
survived
worries.
very well, like a
I will give
resilient
you one
champion.
question. Is that okay, Mrs. Mom, Coach? Um,
Sorry.
I give you one question if you can.
Yeah, sure.
So everything that you know thus far, and then through your masters, what will be the most challenging part to overcome?
Everything that come again, please.
I said everything that you've understood this far that was most challenging. What will be your hardest part to overcome this far?
The most challenging thing that I have so far is the design tools. The design tools are so many, and they are so, like, they are so growing every day. You have new design tools that are coming out, how you can package your content. So how do you get the tools that you want to use? And because it's like each new tool is better than the past one, so you have to keep learning the new tools, which is so challenging because I will learn one new tool today, but in 2 months it's like almost obsolete. You have to keep learning new tools. There are new tools that are coming every day, each one like more fascinating than the other. So how do you catch up with all of this, with the trends? That's the most challenging thing that there is in where I am now and in what I am doing. But I also learned that you don't need to like follow every new trend. You can stay within the 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 AI,
Yes.
like within the a certain period. You don't need to like follow the new trends every day, but you need to update. Yours truly, it's challenging. Like now, the real people who are like up top notch are using like the chat GP5 that just came out. It's not yet available to everyone. So the people who are using chat GP4, they are not as efficient as those who are using the new chat GP5. So that's what I'm talking about. So it's always, technology is always like 10 steps ahead of us.
Hmm.
But we can't stay, if technology is 10 steps ahead of you, you have to find a way of staying on the seventh step. Don't remain on the first step or the second step. If they are going to be 200% ahead, don't stay at 25%. Make sure that you are above 100%. You are in 150. That's fair. So if you're
Right.
having 7 over
Yes.
10, it's better than somebody who is having 2 over 10.
I apologize. With yours, this is what we're showing everyone in real world time. The technology is moving faster than we ever felt. Right? However, the understanding and adoption is so it's different. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. And you shouldn't feel intimidated. Nobody should feel intimidated
Nope.
of, of how it goes, right? Yeah. For instance, you just talked about Chat GPT. I was thinking about Claude. I was thinking about, you know, a few others that are doing these things publicly in the corporations and all this stuff, right? They have a different version of those internally that does it differently. So you really don't know what you're getting, right?
No, that's
You
true.
don't. You don't
You
know what you're getting. Yeah.
That's true. And one of the things that made me to go back to school, because I could have just stayed at home and say, let me be learning online, was I realized that I was one of the people who did not embrace AI, because I was like like a journalist. No, I said no, I could I could do my things the old way of doing journalism or creating content. But I realized at a certain point that I was so far behind. I was really like, okay, these people are really efficient, and I can't, it's not a joke. What you can take like a whole day to do, they do it just with this flip of the finger. So am I going to,
Yes.
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 So I when I got to that stage and I like doing my evaluation, like I said, that when you get to a stage where you are no longer growing, you have to do a self evaluation. And I really realized that the way I was doing things, it was not going to take me very far.
Yes.
I was not efficient. I was not as like, whether you like it or not. I thought, like I tell my
Or you just checking the box at that time. Yeah.
yeah. So like I tell people, even though I'm on YouTube, but when I watch a video from Mr. Beast, that guy, the way he edits his videos, even as a content creator, you bow for him. You say, no, this one is different from my video. So that's why people who don't even have good content, but they know how to package it, they do better on YouTube.
Mm.
So at the end of the day, people who come to watch my channel, yes, they come and watch my videos because they want
But
the
they didn't
information.
see Coach Mary Ma. They didn't see all these things in these gems.
Yes, but I
But they
don't have
will.
millions of views, right?
Yes.
So if what if I enhanced it a bit, where they can have both the good content and the good a quality video, I will have more people, right? So when you are watching Mr. Beast, if the guy's editing, oh my god, I don't know where he gets those people, but it's another level.
I
So
don't know Jimmy, but I know the people that work with Jimmy. Yeah.
good. So it's not only about creating the content. Sometimes you have to
Allegedly. That's a
reward.
fake thing. That's a Mr. Beast quote.
No, but sometimes I'm telling you, but he's better than than Ronaldo's channel, right? The footballer. Well, I don't want you to come at me, please. So, Whitey, I'm just talking on the live stream and giving examples. But the guy knows how to catch your eye, even if what he's saying is utopic. But sometimes you want to feed your eye with some of those niceties, right? And there are people there who
The
watch.
attention grabbers, and then they keep your attention. Yes.
Absolutely. So now there
Yes.
are people who watch his videos more than even you, who has all the juicy content, all the helpful content.
Mhm.
But if it's really
You have
like,
the gardening, you have the health wise, you have the helpfulness. You understand? You're saying this, coach. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
It's like, how do you grab anyone's attention? Like they said, still here.
absolutely
It's
like
one thing to be here, it's
life
another
is
thing
still
to keep
here.
here.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Queen. So those are
Yes.
the things you have to keep people to watch the video to the end. You have to get them engaged. And like, unfortunately, people's attention span is not very long because people have so many challenges. They are grappling with so many things, and sometimes your video is so well meaning, but you see, people are not. You don't. You have to find a way of keeping them longer on your channel.
Yeah. I read in a survey here in America that their attention span is less than a 30-page book. I said, who don't read 30 pages in a book? Oh, I didn't know. People don't read books. Is that seriously? Like, is that what we're doing? All right.
But that's why
You know, a 30-page book? Like, come on. Are you serious?
audiobooks are selling
That's
like
what we
hell.
sell to our kids. Like, what are we talking about?
Unfortunately, that's the reality for you. So like, and that's why it depends on each parent to take care of their children's education. Because if you just rely on what they are going to learn in school, sometimes you might be really disappointed. And I'm sorry to say, that's why you have all those after school programs that are really helping parents, even though they are expensive. But if you look at the school curriculum and what they are teaching them in school, you know that if you don't put your child in an after school program, in the long run, it's your child who is missing out.
Yes. Our next generation and their generation beyond that.
Yeah,
And I've empowered this. It's called a Resilient Book Club. And that's not public. It's just something I did local. Um,
absolutely.
yeah, a Resilient Book Club. And it's pretty cool.
I
But
really hope that people will understand that no matter how technology goes, when you are having a physical book,
yes.
it's always
When you see the excitement of a child's eyes when they get to pick out a book, going through all of it, open them up, closing them, putting them back. When you see a child, oh, I like this one. When you get to see the excitement when they actually pick a book out, man,
yes,
that's everything.
because they when you are using the book, you concentrate, you concentrate more to read and understand, and sometimes you have to read over and over. But if it's a video, or you're just using your technology, how much will you retain? So
I think you can. I won't say retaining. I would say sustaining. Right? It's more sustain than retain. Because retain, you might be able to keep with you for a little bit. Sustain, it's just for whatever um proximity that you have, right? Like a test or anything else, or to check a box, right? Um,
absolutely. I was
so
explaining that
I
to
want you to learn it. I don't want you to just check a box, right? But yeah, I apologize. Yeah.
no, no, you are on point, because I talked we talked about that, Helen, at the beginning, when we said we used to go to school just to get the certificate. And that's why they say sometimes when you you when you go to school to learn just for the certificate, you can cram all the things that are in the syllabus and write the exams and have an A grade. Tomorrow you've forgotten all of those things, because why? You didn't even learn them. You just read for the exams. So sustaining them, resilient, that is very important. It's about
Yes.
sustenance. It's not just about having a quick fix,
Yes. Check a
getting your
box.
certificate.
Yes. This is A. This is C. This is B. This is E. This is Hefe, this is Chefe, this is DC and Cafe. We can say in a different languages how we want to pronounce it. Uh, but you're right. My thing is, what do you take after the test? Like, what do you
Absolutely.
take with you? Because
Absolutely.
application and awareness, like, yeah, you get your education, but are you aware? Do you know how to apply? Because your test didn't show you how to apply. Your test showed you one thing, and you have to have a test. You have to have the cognitive ability to know what I learned isn't just what I learned to check a box. How do I apply it to now? Certain things that I lived through wasn't in the test, But if I didn't know how to apply it, I would have been missing, right? I would have been out the loop. These are
That's why,
things without a test, but
that's
they
why
are still test
experience.
worthy.
That's
Yes.
why they say experience is the best teacher, because they give you
Yes.
the test and you learn the lesson. But in school, what happens? You have the curriculum, you read, and then you go do the test. Tomorrow you've forgotten.
Yes. But you don't forget the experience. That lesson, you'll never forget that lesson. You never forget to how to apply what you learned through books and study to that lesson. Right? If you
Absolutely,
were able to make sense of it, you will never forget that ever.
absolutely, absolutely. It's like it's a blend nowadays, because when you are telling, like the new, like the young generation, they say no, technology is everything. No, it has to blend. You have to find a fine blend between the two, because an excess of one is going to kill the other one, and then you find yourself like, but if you find a fine balance between the two, it's really useful to be like find that balance.
Yes. And our generation, my generation was different because, I mean, I still got vinyls, right? um, our generation that we're raising, CDs or vinyls. I
Absolutely.
don't know if y'all know about CDs, but CDs. CD players, right? All that. Come on, coach. I ain't doing that.
No,
I'm just
it's
saying, like, the
no,
generation
but it's
because,
true. It's true.
yeah,
You know, I went for a
it's a perspective. Yeah.
I went to volunteer for a book fair here, and I was so mind blown and so happy, because they were it's an organization that helps women in abuse situations, but they use book donations to raise funds for their projects. So I went to volunteer with them to sell the books, and I was mind blown. The number of books that people were buying, I was so happy, because in today's world, I never expected that so many people were still reading. But I was so happy. People were buying books as if they were doing like,
I
when I
love it.
went when
Yeah.
I went the first day, they had like carts, shopping carts where people would come, and I was
Yes.
wondering who's going to buy books in carts. But I was so mind blown. People filled those carts with books,
Yes.
and they bought books. And I said, thank God, there's still hope for the future, because people are still reading.
Yes.
People are
Regardless if you hear the Bible on audio or you read through a book, one thing is important. You always
Yep,
feel when you read that Bible, you felt that Bible or whatever it is, you feel it.
yep.
My thing is the experience of it all. Yeah. Right.
No, people are really still reading books.
And now we're raising a generation that needs the experience, regardless if they think it's new or not. Half of the stuff, over half, they think it's not new. And I'm okay with that. I'm not here to tell you it's not
No, I
new.
think a lot of people are
But for
really.
me, it's like, hey, let me put the physical into your hands. What you think about that? What? How did you do that? I was born before you was born. I just let them be excited about it.
Absolutely. No, that's true. Because the thing is, sometimes people really don't. They don't really easily like know that sometimes it's good to, all these intergenerational conversations are really important, because whether we like it or not, we are learning from each other.
Yes,
And
yes.
whether we like it or not, we have to
The
depend.
intergenerational. I
Yes,
wouldn't be here without the intergenerational talk. You know,
absolutely.
we wouldn't be here.
Absolutely.
our parents or our people that raised us, whoever it may be, was looking at us like, what?
Yeah.
Like what? But they still, some had patience, right? Like some had patience and some re-endowed why it's important to keep the old things in this new culture, you
No,
know.
everybody needs everybody. It's like
Yeah.
it's
That's
a
like
win-win.
saying, oh, go ahead.
It's win-win. We all need each other, and intergenerational is the best because we all need to learn from each other. We all need to grow together, and we all need to find a working solution. So, if you sometimes like Helen was asking me because I explained to her that three-quarter of the students in my class, like more than three-quarters, are young enough to be like my children. So it's it's not we don't have a problem staying in the same class and learning from each other because they understand that there's something they can learn from me, and I also there's something I can learn from them. So when you understand that you can learn from each other, you are a better winner.
Yes, I agree.
You are a better
And
winner.
even I have a beautiful situation I'm going through, but I've been living my life, as a resilient dad, thanks to my resilient dad. And my resilient dad never ever said because I don't understand something, I can't try to give you support in that area, right? My resilient dad never, and this is just going to, if you don't understand anything, you can work with, wherever, your youth, like whatever, right? The people, whatever. He was working with me, right? And I told him about the stuff I wanted to do with music and um, actually AI and technology, when I was just a kid. And he said, son, I don't know nothing about that, but I know a few people that might know, you know. And he was so humble, even though this is my dad, he was so humble enough to, really like put me in tune with the right people, right? Like mentors, you know, mentors. Do you call a woman a mentor or a
Yeah, mentors,
mentors?
mentors.
Yeah, they're mentors. Yeah.
Yes.
And he said, son, I don't know. But hey, I got the right people. Here you go. And I was like, thank you. That catapulted not my career, it catapulted what I knew, you know, and it showed me how to do a lot of things. I said all that to say how, to your point, um, the the parental generation or whatever, the older, whatever you want to call it, and the younger generation, I think that they coincide. Like I really do. And it's all about how you communicate. Yeah. So you're totally right, coach.
No, absolutely. One of the things that I learned earlier in life is no matter who you meet, have an open mind. You will always learn something from somebody. Whether the person is younger than you or older than you, if you just go with a mind of openness, you will learn something. And if you don't judge people, you will learn more. And the people who understand that you can ask for help, you can't be a jack of all trades. You will be a master of none, like they say. So when you understand that, no, there are certain things that I cannot do, your dad will tell you, I can't do it, but I know somebody who can help you. So we can never know everything, but we have to reach out to somebody who can help. And how do you reach out to somebody who can help? By knowing your own limitations, by knowing, accepting who you are, and saying, yes, this is my area I can excel here, but this side I cannot. And so you don't waste your time on things that you cannot do. You ask for help, which is a big sign of saying you are so good enough that you accept the things that you cannot do, and you have the courage to ask for help to do it. Mentors is mentorship and coaching. Whether we like it or not, it's always good to, whether it's official or not, whether it's paid for or it's free. Every time you interact with somebody, it's like a coaching session, because you put your mind to always learning. You are learning from that person, and the person is learning from you. In every conversation, somebody is learning from the other, or you are both learning from each other. Even if it's you're learning, like somebody sometimes you're not learning the good things, but you are learning that this person is not somebody I can count on. What happens the next time, you know that you can't count on this person, because you listen and you take time to know the kind of person you're dealing with, or the kind of environment where you are, and that helps you for your next steps. So whatever we are doing, every time, take it as a learning process. Whether you're talking to someone or you're listening to someone, it's always a learning process.
Yes. God bless. And I meant to I wanted to drop down, but honestly, coach, you just man, I just thank you. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I just came to say thank you to all the Brazilian champions that have been encouraging and helping me. A lot of you people send me messages, and they are always checking on me. Coach, are you okay? What's happening? Where are you?
Yes.
I have just been overwhelmed with school, and I was not able to mix, like to do both school and YouTube. YouTube is a full-time job. You can't imagine, because finding new videos, having to like break grounds, having new subscribers, following YouTube. When I was doing YouTube, it was full-time. And that's why when I went to school, I couldn't do both. So I just said, okay, let me concentrate on one thing before. And then now at least I have a little more time, and I'm coming back. I'm not like Helen. Helen is always like, okay, she's always finding new topics and crossing it. Have you clocked 100,000? How many do you have
Yes.
now?
Hey, I'm
It's
gonna
not
drop soon right
not
now.
yet, not yet.
Okay, thank you so much, Resilient Dad. I'm
I
so
love
happy.
you and I wanna make sure, yes, I have you, okay? God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much. Love you too, and talk soon.
Keep
Thank
being
you always.
resilient to the
Okay.
top.
Okay, talk soon. How many thousand do you have now, Helen?
I think 39, almost
Oh,
40.
girl, you are running like a real Kenyan. You are doing the marathon.
Yeah, just trying out what we can and what we cannot. Yeah, we just leave it.
You think that you are just doing. YouTube is not for weak-hearted.
That's true. That's true. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. And I think today on my morning stream, earlier today, we were talking about it, and I was just telling my people about a few 1, 2, 3 things that I've learned, and I was telling them that it is a high time we need to understand that life is happening, and people have a life outside YouTube, because I think most people just sit and feel like the moment someone wakes up, they are waking up in YouTube, and we have to sleep in YouTube. And that is why there is this thing that is called support for support. And that thing has really caused a very big issue to our community. You find that so many people out there want that support is to support. They don't really support someone because I want to support someone. Like, for example, if today I could see your pop-up and I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to support Coach Mary. And the reason why I'm not going to support her is very little. It's because I haven't seen her on the channel, on my channel. And I was telling people it is a high time we support without expecting. As much as you know that you are doing the right thing, don't expect. And I always tell them this thing. I have learned in life that I would come support Coach Mary, but tomorrow on my live stream, Coach Mary will not be there on my live stream. But I will have 3 more extra people, 3 new people that I've never seen on my live stream. That is how God works out things. The moment you support somebody without expecting, the moment you get to a point where you understand that there is life outside YouTube, and I told them that one thing is for sure. Helen is a content creator. Helen is a mother. Helen is a wife. Helen has all those titles besides YouTube. Let Helen now be a YouTuber. She has to shoot a video. She has to edit a video. She has to upload and do a few 1, 2, 3 on her channel. You are expecting the same Helen to stay on your live stream all that long. That is why it is support when you have time. Even the Bible says, do the right thing at the right time, at the right place, at the required time. Because sometimes we talk about self-care and we forget that even there is emotional, there is mental, besides physical. So we just display ourselves and say, I'm taking about my physical appearance, but you have forgotten about your mental health and maybe how you feel emotionally. So it has gotten to me to that point whereby I will support when I can. But when I'm not in a space to, I will just give it a pause. And I always refer them to Mama Ifechi, Coach Mary, Blessed Life Journey, and Home Care Queen. Miss V. There are people that I would call them role models because I'm learning from the best on daily basis. And I remember one day, and I keep saying this story, Mama Ifechi said, there is a time she went on a break for 2 months. She went on a break because she had health issues. It is not that she chose to be out of YouTube. Unfortunately, in that 2 months, she could only count a few people who supported her. So she made a decision that when she came back to YouTube, she won't go around dropping comments on people's channel. And the reason why she stopped is because she went on like 5 to 6 channel, dropped a comment, and immediately she saw the same people coming back to her channel and commenting. That means that these people waited for her to come on her channel so that they can come back. That is not what we are doing. And Goga always says that don't create content for content creators. You will end up being depressed. Just do your thing and leave the rest for Whitey and God to do his part. So I've learned so much from you people, and it really keeps me going because sometimes somebody will be like, Helen, I think you need to be on my channel to support me because I was on your channel. And I just ask them, can you imagine me waking up to 3 crying babies and you are expecting me to be on your channel? Why do you want me to lie to you? Because somebody will come and they pretend that they are there supporting you. But the thing is, they have just come, said, hi, Coach Mary, and then they left. So who are you lying to? it is a high time we also learn never, the moment you talk about self-care, also think about lying to yourself. It's called guilty conscience. When you do something wrong to someone, do you feel guilty? The moment you stop lying to yourself, you will never lie to somebody else, because somebody like me will keep fighting my inner peace. I sincerely fight my inner peace, and I'm like, why did I lie to Coach Mary that I am here supporting her? Why did I do that? And I told people, because there are those who are complaining that, even when you tell somebody, I am here supporting you, some people don't believe. And I told them, the moment you believe yourself and trust yourself, and you are not lying, you don't need approval from anybody. You don't need any approval from anybody, so that, or maybe you don't need to justify yourself so that somebody will understand that you are not lying to them. Because I always say that if I come here, I stay here for 10 minutes and I tell you, Coach Mary, I'm dropping, I have this and this to attend to. Unlike how I would come and tell you I am here, and then you keep talking to me, and you are like, why is Helen not responding? Because I told you I am here. You will not come from where you are to come and maybe arraign me to a court of law because I told you I am dropping. Neither, when I tell you I am here, you will not come and tell me I'm taking you to court. I have my own freedom, and it is just a high time we just learn to be us and appreciate us and just listen to our inner peace, because you cannot have your inner peace when you are not creating peace with others. So I think I've learned a few 1, 2, 3 things, tips from you guys, and I really appreciate you. And that is why when I saw you were back, I saw your pop-up and I stayed around for 2 minutes and I said, you know what? Coach Mary Ma is back. And I understand the strain. Sometimes you might have all whatever you feel like you want to talk. Trust me, you can come with a whole page of something to talk about. But because you have lost and you are now coming back, you will talk for 10 minutes and you are like, oh, let us end this live stream. I have been there and I know. That's why I just say, no, you know what? Even when I'm not going to come and sing, but I have come to the panel, at least we push this live stream to some point, because I understand you are just coming back. Sometimes you might not feel motivated. You are like, I wanted to show up. Yeah, there are those times we feel like, let me show up, and then you go. Yeah, so I think if you don't stop me, I can speak up to tomorrow.
Girl, I am so happy and I am so blessed. First of all, thank you so much for everything that you said. Because no, before, let's thank the people in the chat first and acknowledge Kathleen. You are so appreciated, celebrated, and loved. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. And I also want to thank our resilient dad. He is a top supporter. He is always there supporting. And thank you so much for all you do, resilient dad. I am so grateful. And for my queen sister, thank you so much, Slice. I greatly appreciate all you're doing. I'm telling you, Helen, let's come back, because what you're doing, or like what you just said, is a summary of so many things that many people don't really understand. And I'm so grateful that even at your young age, you have had the wisdom to learn the necessary things. To learn the necessary things. What are the necessary things? The things that can help you to grow. And when when I came up and I said, I want to thank the resilient champions who have been on my channel, even when I wasn't coming to their channels, when I was not coming to your channels. Kathleen is always on my channel. Helen is always on my channel. We have Unbiased is always on my channel. A Resilient Dad is always on my channel watching. Patty's Southern Kitchen is always on my channel. Boss Life Online is always on my channel. A Slice of Farming, you are always on my channel. I have been away from YouTube for 9 months. But and many other people that whose names I have not mentioned. There's Anne Marwa, always on my channel. There's Goga, always supporting. So there are so many people who are always on my channel, even though I was not on YouTube. But my channel kept going because of those people who are not coming to my channel because they want me to come to their channel. They are coming because they are my tribe. You are my tribe and you are my community. It doesn't matter whether I come, you understand that I am not there because one thing or the other is holding me back. So you are not like, okay, since I've not seen her for so many months, I'm no longer going to her channel. No, you have your people. No matter what, they are with you. Like I was saying, even though I was not coming, sometimes I will run somebody's live playlist, and when I all of that, I couldn't. For the past 9 months, I couldn't do YouTube because I was completely immersed in school, and I really needed to concentrate. But there are people who kept coming to my channel, and that's why YouTube did not close my channel, because it was always active with people. And I'm so grateful that you learn this at your young age, because sometimes, like some of us, we learn when much older, but when you learn it much younger, it's going to open you so many doors, because you are not looking at now, you are looking at the big picture. You have almost 40,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel. If you were depending, how many of them are Kenyans? If you're depending for resistance only on Kenyans, how many would that be? How many would that be? So sometimes you see people are coming to support you that you don't even know them and you will never meet them. If you were focused only, okay, let me do only for Kenyans, or let me do only for my friends, how many of your friends? There are people who will just see your live stream and they will come there just because they want to support you. So when we have that, when we learn that and have that mindset, it's a growth mindset, and you are always rewarded abundantly. And by the way, the people who even come to your channel because you come to their channel, most of the time they are the ones that spoil your channel or your videos. They come and just click and they don't watch it, and they put a comment. Meanwhile, they have not watched the video. What happens? YouTube thinks that your video is not good enough, and they will not recommend it. Because why? Because those people you think are your friends, they just come and click and put a comment and spoil your channel. So who is better? The person who will really come and sit there and watch, and without even putting a comment, or somebody who is there just to come click and to make sure to show you that I have been there supporting you. And for real, you can't be on everybody's live stream or on everybody's channel. YouTube is full-time work. And like I say, how many millions of channels do we have? Can you imagine you? Because if you want to be on YouTube, you can be watching only videos the whole day. You would still have videos on YouTube, but you also have a life. You have to do things in your house. You have to take care of your children. You have to cook. You have to go and work. Some of us have not reached that level where YouTube is auto sponsoring everything that we need to pay for. So we can get like little money from YouTube and pay little bills. But those big channels where they have millions on YouTube, we are not yet there. So we need to work. We need to work. So is YouTube, if you want to put your life in YouTube, yours truly, you're going to be burnt out. And sometimes people just judge you without knowing the other side of the story, without knowing your own side of the story. Without knowing your own side of the story. Like I said, for the past 9 months, I couldn't. I really couldn't. I tried to. You see, most of those times that I came to do live streams or loop videos, it wasn't working. I couldn't even meet up because when you are looping the videos, you have to be there checking and following up and seeing whether. So it's not possible. Sometimes you need the break. If people are going to run away from you because they want to see you in their channels before they support you, fine. You cannot even oblige people. But thank God there are so many other people who we will never meet, who will not even know who are supporting us in the background. And that's the beauty of having a global community like YouTube. There are people everywhere. So I am so proud of you. Your young age, you have been able to learn all these things. Like, it's going to help you to go very far in life. And like Kathleen said, many times you spoke into my life when I needed it most. And that is the beauty of the videos we make. Even the posts that I share, I might not be able to do the videos. I could do videos because, like, I've been taught how to use AI to do videos, but I like still not know. I need my people to see me and to be me. I owe them that. I will blend those videos, but sometimes somebody that you don't even know you're helping, that what you're saying is helping that people at that moment. Those are the things that make us proud to be content creators. And there are always people who would learn from our stories. That's why when you share your story and your life on YouTube, you don't know how many people you are helping. And that is one of the reasons, again, I always say it, why I started a YouTube channel. Because when I was going through my second divorce, I was always going on YouTube to look for music. At first I was looking for music that would help me, because for me music really helped to like a therapy for me. And then I started, YouTube, they started now recommending motivational speakers. So it's all those videos that helped me during the period where I was completely broken, that made me think that if I go and share my story on YouTube, it's going to help some other people who are passing through what I went through. Because whether we don't we realize it or not, every experience is not unique. The things that you're going through, some other person is going through, and they don't know what to do with themselves. When you share your story, it helps them to find their way, or it eases their pain. So you just come and share your story and tell people you are not alone. You are not alone. And they will say, oh, okay, this person passed through this situation and this is what they did. And it is so helpful. It is so helpful. So when you are doing the videos, you're putting your heart out there. You are saving so many lives. You don't know how. The things that you have shared here about it is okay to take a break from YouTube, and that people should learn self-care, and also give people the chance to care for themselves, because sometimes you think that you are doing it for your for people, and you, because you are so, like, you are so concentrated on doing it for others that you end up hurting yourself. People should be have empathy. People should be kind to others. People should learn to put themselves in other people's shoes. People should learn to understand other people, and people to learn to give selflessly, because when it is coming back to you, I'm telling you, you don't even, sometimes you don't even imagine, but it comes back to you a millionfold. Not necessarily from the same person that you gave to, but another person is going to bless you because you blessed one other person. When people understand this about life, life will be much, much easier. And I'm so, look, yours truly, if I was sitting here alone, I would not be sitting here for almost 2 hours. But what happened? You saw that I'm just coming back. I was asking you, how do they find the link? How do they invite people? I had even forgotten. I'd forgotten. For if you were not here, I would have gone a long time ago. Norris Kindle, you are welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. I would have gone, but because you came, and if imagine if I was talking alone here, all the questions that you were asking, they were helping me to explain better. Imagine that I was here alone, 30 minutes, I would have gone. And not because I just because, okay, I will feel like bored, or I will not know what else to say. But when their questions are coming, you have all the time to be answering, and it keeps the life going, and it is helping so many people. I'm telling you, Kathleen, I decided to go back to school. I'm in the University of Niagara Falls. I think you are in Ontario. Are you nearby? Maybe let's connect and see. Maybe you are really not very far from where I am. I'm in the University of Niagara Falls. I left Calgary, so I'm in the University of Niagara Falls. So sometimes people need to understand the little things about life. And I also, oh no, Saskatchewan, you are a bit far. Okay. Okay. No, that's good. But I hope that we can meet someday. I hope that we can meet someday. Okay, that's good. So sometimes you really don't know what people are going through, and you really don't know how your help, because you stood in for them, is going to help them so far. So I really thank you so much for coming up and for staying with me. You've been here forever, and I'm feeling so guilty because it's evening there and those children are there. I don't hear them again. Did they go to sleep?
Yeah, they are sleeping.
Thank you so much. I know that it's evening, and it's already night there, and you like you took time just to come and support me to come back to YouTube for real, because when, even though you're doing it every day, but for 9 months, 9 months is a long time. This is the first time I'm doing a live stream like in almost 9 months, or more than 9 months. So it's not easy. You need support. And that's why I say, when I was coming, it's not only the birthday celebration, but also to thank you all who have been supporting me, even though I was not coming to your channels, even though you were not seeing me, but you understood that I was passing through a phase of life where I needed help, and you gave me the help. I'm so grateful. I don't take it for granted. I greatly appreciate it. I celebrate you, and I really really love you from the bottom of my heart. Vision Wise with Dr. Stella. I'm so grateful. You're welcome to my channel. I've not been on YouTube, and I am so happy for the new people who are coming. I hope you will subscribe. I hope you will come back every time, even when you don't
Vision
see me.
Vision Wise is one of my friends from my community. I think because I shared on my community too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
So
so
she
much.
probably I would say she just woke up because she also has a very young baby. So probably
Okay.
the baby has now gone to sleep. Now she's waking up.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome in
Sister,
Stella.
please
Thank you for
go
coming.
to my channel and leave me a comment, and then I will come back and visit you. Please. Oh, look at my little sister. How are you, little sis? Longest time. Longest time. Longest time. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I really am so grateful to you all because I cannot do it alone. And for real, if I came here alone, I would have gone a long time ago. Now I am on break. I have like from now to January, I am on break. I can come to YouTube more often now, and I will bring more support. Little sis, how are you? I hope you're doing fine. I am enjoying all the delicacies that you're cooking. She cooks very well. She's a real Cameroonian. She cooks. So when you understand all these things, because it's not like give and take. No, sometimes you don't even know the people who are going to help you. And how do you even start knowing people? Like you share the live stream. Dr. Stella has come. Now I know her. I'm going to visit her own channel too. And no, I'm back. I'm back. I will be I'll be more regular. I'm not going to disappear again for 9 months. At least I passed through the most complicated part of school. Now I am really like, okay, I'm becoming a normal student. So I've really like come back to the school days. So I can manage better now. So I am really so happy. I am so thankful for everybody who is always having my back. You are loved and appreciated. I know Helen, even when I was doing the looping, Helen was always there. And I was like, okay, this new mother who has time for the children and has time for YouTube. Okay.
No, I always say that most of the time you would really want to support, and that is why I was saying earlier on, we really need to understand that people have a life. So probably if I would say like, we are in contact with Vision Wise with Dr. Stella. So like for her, you will find that she will tell you that as early as like 6 or 7, she has gone to sleep. And the reason probably is because now the kids have gone to sleep too. So she has to take the 2 hours and just have some sleep. Right now, probably the babies are awake. So she might be in that space of trying to support people as possible as she can. And then now probably when the babies fall asleep and then they sleep. So you will find I'm in a space to support someone. But now the problem is I will not be there active on the chat. But I have the phone and I have the laptop. I can leave Coach Mary Ma running because that is the only support I can offer at that time. But when I'm in that space of maybe having the chat and talk, we would go ahead and do it. So that's why I told you earlier that you find that there are some people, when I come to a live stream and tell you, Coach Mary, I am here, allow me to be in the background because I am doing this and this and this. I would really want someone like you, especially who has been a lady who is in my shoes, who has ever been in my shoes, will probably understand. because there is a lady that I went to her channel and she told me, Helen, what are you doing here? And I asked her, why are you asking me? Because I came here to support you. And she told me, no. Me, when I just see you on my channel, I just start raising my hand and I just feel so guilty to see you on my. And I asked her, why are you saying like that? And she told me, Helen, one baby is a problem for me to handle. You have 3 babies and you are here and you are telling me you are supporting me. No, you go and do your thing. You see somebody like that understands what motherhood entails.
Yeah.
Because she has gone through that phase and she understands. But there are still people whom you will tell that I'm supporting you here, and they'll be like, no, I know Helen is not here. That's why I say that you don't need to justify or prove a point to someone for them to know that you are there. As long as you trust yourself, you have guilty conscience, you know that I cannot lie to myself, so I'm not going to lie to Coach Merima. And even if I tell her I'm not here, I've gone, she'll not come for me at all. So I think that is a space where we need to get, and we understand that people have a life. And that is why I could possibly support you even on your loops. Because I'm here and the laptop is here, there is power. And I'm like, Coach Merima is doing this because she has not been on Whitey, and probably she has got a message that you need to check on your watch hours, they are reducing. If I leave this gadget for her to run, it won't cost me anything. I will just do my best and then I go. And probably Coach Mary is not coming to my channel tomorrow. But the moment I go open my live stream, have like 10 new faces on my live stream, they are watching me. Yeah, so there are just a few 1, 2, 3 things. Probably if somebody, especially as content creators, if we sit down and just try to understand them, life will be way easier here on the streets. Will be way easier.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful when you explain. Like, it's good to explain to people because sometimes a lot of people don't understand, and it's not sometimes they think the people you expect to pay you back are not the people that will even give you what you want. And like they say, life is not like mathematics where 1 plus 1 must be 2. Sometimes in life 1 plus 1 is 5,
Yeah.
and it is still correct.
Mm-hmm.
So when we understand all of that, it's so necessary. Girl, I'm not going to leave you to stay on this panel forever. I have 90 million people watching. I am so grateful to all the 90 million people. I am so thankful. For real, there are people who you can rely on, and you know that even if you're sleeping, they have your back. And I'm so grateful that you have my back. I am so grateful for the people in the chat. Can you imagine? Like I tell you, I'm really going. I'm going to learn new things. I don't know if I'm trying to put. Yes, no, I'm going to. We are going to. Thank you so much. I know that there are people. No, go and sleep, please. Very important. I'm going to
Yeah.
leave everyone to go and sleep too. But
Mm.
I'm struggling to find out how to make somebody a moderator. Now I have to learn again. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm so grateful. Helen, girl, keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud of you for really blending the mom, the YouTube, and every activity that you're doing, and to be a shining star on this whitey street. I'm so blessed to have you as my little sister, as my daughter, who is I'm learning from you. It's not only you who is learning from me. It's true. Because sometimes you don't know how much your impact you have on people. Despite everything that you're doing, you still find time for others. That is so amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
So
much, Kathleen. I hope you're really doing much better now, Kathleen. I'm going to go to your channel. I hope you have some uh, some new playlists. I'm going to start actively supporting everyone now. But I'm going to close the live stream and thank everyone for for like for always having my back. And like now, yours truly, Helen. Don't tell me to redirect to some place.
No, I'm not going to tell you so, because even me, I will not be part of that flight. It is like less 55 minutes to midnight. I also
Okay.
just want to say thank you so much before you end. Thank you so much for hosting me, and thank you so much for allowing me to be on your panel. It's not everybody who allows somebody to be on their panel. So when I saw your request that if you would want to be on the panel, just come up, I felt like, you know what, it is almost time for babies to sleep, and the good thing is that I don't struggle with my babies to go and sleep. So the moment it is 9 p.m. Kenyan time, you'll just see them going to bed by themselves. I've tried to train them, so when it is 9, they literally go, and that is why you just stopped hearing the noise automatically, because at 9 their bodies have adjusted and they just go to sleep. So I really appreciate, because personally I really learn a lot from you. And like I said earlier, that you might think that you have taken my time to be on your panel, but now I have opened several tabs here for people that I've met on your channel that I've never met before. I've never met Kathleen, and I'm going to connect to her. Resilience Dad, and a few other people that I've seen here that I've not connected to them. I'm going to check their channel and connect. And that is how we grow. I have come here, I've connected to you, we have talked, and also I have gained because I'm getting new people from your side. That is how life is. It is not like when I come to your channel, I want to be specific to gain something. I might be specific, I want to gain something, but then you gain it in a different dimension. That is how growth happens. So I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled to be on your panel. And happy birthday. Happy birthday. I'm so I'm so proud of you. Keep aging like fine wine. You look like early 30s, very early 30s. So
Girl,
keep shining.
I am 60 today.
Wow. My mom is 2 years older than you. So you look amazing. You look amazing, and keep shining, keep being you. Uh don't overstress yourself, probably because you have seen us on your channel. Don't overstress yourself. You want to support us much. The last 9 months you have not been on our channel, but we remember the years that you've been on YouTube. We have gained a lot from you, and the reason why we are here, it's because we appreciate what we had already gained from you earlier. It is not about today, it is not about the last few months that you have not been here, but it is about what we gained earlier from you, and we still have that thirst to come. What is Coach Mary Ma saying? You see those people that you just want to hear what they are saying. It's like, what is Coach Mary Ma telling us today? So it is not about you supporting us and we support you back. No, don't overstress yourself. Just catch up slowly, and we will accommodate you the time you get to reach to us. So thank you so much, Coach Mary. I love you, and bye bye.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. I love you too. Continue taking good care of those children. I love you all, everybody, resilient champions. Thank you so much for today, and happy weekend, you all. Thank you.